This is Black Light, and we're back, and we just want to say add to this series that I'm doing, uh, acknowledgement of your original black self. Uh, reason why I told you about my early years of how I was when I first moved over on the west side of Detroit, went to Custer Post in Mumford, how the Caucasians was in opposition with uh, us going to school. And when black people began to proliferate, in other words, when black people began to grow in Detroit in numbers and were getting employed by all the auto factories, uh, we began to multiply. So the Jews that was on the west side, they spread it out, moved to Dearborn, uh, Livonia, Southfield, Bloomfield Hills, Farmington Hills, and when they did that, they left Detroit from 8 Mile to, I say, after Beach Daily, after Beach Daily, what would be past Telegraph? That's the borderline. 8 Mile, Telegraph, Ford Road, that's where they moved, out in that direction. And past Woodward. On the other side of Woodward around 13 Mile Road. So I remember my uncle introducing me to Ed Vine on Dexter. And I bought a Quran, Ed Vine's bookstore. Now Ed Vine, I don't know if he was a Muslim or not, but he was a black nationalist. I know that. And like I say, we dealing with a mindset which most brothers don't understand. They think that, I heard one brother say we dealing with a thing and not a people. Well, we dealing with a mindset. Now, if you want to call a mindset a thing, then we are dealing with a thing. But a mind is usually possessed by people. And in this case, the Caucasian. Uh, see, as long as you think like American, you say, well, I'm American. See, I don't think like that. I think more a universal than saying I'm American. I think in the terms of earthling. I think, that the whole earth is mine. I was born on this earth as well as others. So the earth don't belong to one particular person. Just like the earth don't belong, just like America don't belong to one particular people, you know. So you brothers that don't understand this because you don't want to understand it, you got to figure out why you in the shape that you in, and why others of color are in the shape that they in. Now, all the others of colors that's in bad shape or not in control of their own destiny are being controlled by Caucasians. And they talk English. When you talk English, especially when you lose your name and your culture, well, you acting like your enemy. And after a while, you don't see him as your enemy. You see him as your friend, and people are just people, you know. Because all of y'all are talking and acting and thinking like the enemy wants you to think. You're not thinking like your natural self. Now, after a while, you've been thinking like the enemy for so long that it seems natural to you. It becomes natural to you. And so when you see somebody you say is nice, you say, well, that white person is nice. That's because he knows that you are housebroken. When a dog don't act like a dog no more, he's housebroken. He wants to eat at the table. He wants to if he could urinate like you doing the toilet, he would. After housebroken dog, and he knows that this is not the outside, and your house is not the outside, and he has to behave a certain way. That takes training and effort, discipline. And once in a while, the dog starts to think he's human. He understands English, whatever. Well, that's how it is with the black man, the Indian, the so-called Indian, the Chinese, the Hawaiians, and the Aboriginals of Australia, the Indian, all the people of color, or what you call hue. I don't want to use that word color. All the people of hue, they are housebroken. They're no threat no more. They don't bite no more. So there is a such thing. There is a difference between a human being and mankind. They're all of the human. They're all of the human species, but one has more seniority on this planet than the other. I ain't gonna say he's superior, but I'm gonna say he has more seniority on this planet. Because right now, the black man, black woman are not acting as supremely as they can act. They don't want to act like that. They want to act like the Caucasian. The Caucasian can't help himself. He can't act supremely. He had his chance to do this over 6,000 years, and he failed it. He can't do it. He's still going around here killing, and now he got y'all to kill each other. He took the compassion out you. On the TV, watching murders, on the movie screen, watching bloodshed and guts and stuff like that. without you. You know, he defamed you, declawed you. You know, you're not yourself no more. You don't even defend yourself anymore. You're not of yourself. You know, you other than self now. And it's hard for y'all to see that. It's hard for the majority of the black people to see it. It's only a small amount of black people that see something is wrong. The rest of y'all want to blend in. Y'all want them to befriend you and blend in with them and be like that dog. You want to be part of the family. And it's only because you are greedy and immoral. So when you take these young brothers, Cyberspace City and Pharaoh and Seti and not Seti but Sinetta, telling the people to suck his organs and stuff like that, homosexual acts. Speaking of faggot acts to a brother, over and over again, saying it over and over again, suck my thing, suck my thing. You know, is it a suggestion? Is this what you really want him to do? I thought you was married, man. You don't commit adultery with a male person. You know, that's deep, man. I can't. Ain't no way you could justify that, man. So I'm wondering, is y'all paid to act like that? You know, because y'all love money so much. And your purpose is to keep the black community from being united. Because the young brothers that follow you, the young brothers and sisters that follow y'all, either they think like y'all do, which most of them do. The only thing they want to do is give money. They have no compassion or no feelings for their brothers and sisters. They're immune. They got a hole in their soul. This is Black Light Out.